Do you want to know something I've realized about these last 2 episodes? I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like I'm not doing a really good job on this challenge. Let me explain why. I promised this super dramatic, super intensive life change, but I feel like I've been doing like little baby steps, like little by little, and not the big giant steps that I want to be taking. I still spend way too much time scrolling on my phone, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Anytime I get some downtime, I'm just scrolling, and then all of a sudden 3 hours of my day are gone. So for this episode, we're gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna optimize my time and really focus on the goals that I'm supposed to be working on. So welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Can You Change Your Life in 6 months? I need to come up with a better title. A very quick recap of what we're doing. I know you've seen all over TikTok, all over YouTube, productivity channels, self-help YouTubers, basically saying that you can change your life in 30 days, 90 days, 6 months. And so we are testing if you can actually change your life in 6 months using me. So for this episode, I'm gonna be ultra productive with my time, and we're gonna time block my days out so I can reach the maximum level of optimization. And first step of that is to cut my screen time. Good morning. While I'm eating my breakfast, I wanted to quickly go over my little screen time issue. The first step to being as productive as I can be is to get rid of the distractions that are limiting the time that I have to do the things that I actually need to do. And for me, the number one distraction is my screen time. In the last episode, I kind of like touched on it a little bit, but it's embarrassing. So we're gonna take a quick look at what my screen time is. Okay, so my daily average is 8 hours and 4 minutes. And it's down 10% from last week. That's crazy. But when you go in and you actually like look at the apps I'm on, it's not as bad as it seems, I promise. Yesterday, I spent 1 hour and 42 minutes on my notes app, 1 hour and 19 minutes on messages, 1 hour and 16 minutes on TikTok. Not great. 27 minutes on Instagram, 23 minutes on Pinterest, 20 minutes on YouTube, 18 minutes online shopping, and the rest are like Google Calendar, camera, clock, things like that. Realistically, we have about 3 to 4 hours in the day that I'm just like scrolling that could be used towards all these goals that I have. Keep in mind, I'm still working, right? So I still am losing 8 hours a day. So if I'm spending 4 hours of that time watching things on my phone, not great. What we're gonna do today is take a look at some apps that I found that are supposed to be stricter limits for your screen time. The Apple like built-in one, it'll come up and it'll be like, oh, you've hit your screen time, and you can just click ignore. This is ScreenZen. This is the app that I've used in the past, and that's the one that works really well for me. So now I can select the apps that I'm gonna block. It's really like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, because those are kind of my big ones. What happens is before I open it, it'll make me pause and think about why I'm opening. A lot of times I'll just get on TikTok, click it, and just start scrolling. I don't like think about it, and I realize, oh my gosh, it's been an hour. I don't even know why I opened this app in the first place. There's like a limit to how many times I can open it, and then a limit to how long I can be on the app once I open it. Something I've learned about habits generally is it's a lot easier to follow a habit and keep a habit in place if you make it really hard to do the things that are bad for you and really easy to do the things that are good for you. It's like the same logic as like putting out your gym clothes in the morning, or like setting everything up so it's easier for you to go to the gym than for you to not go to the gym. In this example, it's a lot easier for me to not be on TikTok than it is for me to be on TikTok. So I'm putting a bunch of like barriers in the way of me just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So there's a much higher likelihood that I'll just click off the app and do something else. If you are interested in the same thing, highly recommend ScreenZen. The times that I use my phone the most are right when I wake up and right when I go to bed. So at night, what I'm gonna do is put my phone in my bathroom or just outside of my room so that I can't immediately reach for it when I wake up. The next thing that I need to do, which I already started, I need to finish this digital cleanse that I have. If you look at my phone screen, it's just like a bunch of random apps and it's not optimized in any way. Ideally, when I open my phone, it should be set up so that the first thing I wanna do are like good habits. This is in my hand pretty much 24/7 or in my pocket, and I want this to be a tool to help me and not to harm me. Same with my laptop, literally just like default screen. I need to open my laptop and immediately be in work mode, right? We're gonna optimize those two, and I will show you what they look like after. All right, I've redone the laptop screen. Now it has like my mood tracker, content creation, Notion, all my folders, and then my little to-do list that I can add things to. So as soon as I open my laptop, this is everything I see. I finished my bad, sorry about that. I finished with my phone screen. I honestly don't think the home screen is as optimized as it could be. Here's my lock screen. If you know me, I'm obsessed with Pop Mart and all of their figures, so I use the little Hirono one. And then when you open it, this is like a mood tracker up here, and then I have my to-do list here, and then also my fitness app so I can see my steps for the day. I wish it would show the steps and not the calories, but at the top I have it so I can see how much progress I've made on my steps for that day. If there's like a way way to just show the steps there, let me know. So that's it for that. I think this will also help with my eye issue. I already have blue light glasses and I use them and my eyes still hurt. Now that my headspace is a little clearer, the next thing I need to work on is my energy. And the things that are gonna affect my energy are my physical health, aka food, sleep, water. So let's get into the physical health portion of this video. As we talked about in the last 2 videos, that calorie calculator was incorrect and I haven't been eating enough. So we are creating a full meal plan to fix that. The easiest way to tell that I've been eating like shit is my skin's been acting up. And I know it probably doesn't look like it on camera. She looks concerning. I've been eating too much dairy and I'm extraordinarily lactose intolerant. So that's probably part of it. I'm gonna try to eat a lot of protein and a lot of whole healthy foods and less processed stuff because I feel like that'll also help with the energy issue, plus drinking enough water. I wanna make meals where I could like take pictures and post them on Instagram and they're colorful and they're beautiful and they're healthy. What we're gonna do is draft up my meal plan because currently I have 0 groceries, as in the other day I ate rice and sauce for dinner. So we are going to make a meal plan and then we're gonna go grocery shopping and I'm gonna meal prep for the whole week. Some ideas I have. That looks good as well. I kind of really want that. Cool. Now that we figured out the meals, let's go shopping. Stacked up right now. Is that the right word? I have so much food and I'm so happy. Isn't that so beautiful? You know that feeling when you haven't gotten groceries in a while and you're fully just surviving off of struggle meals? I've been surviving off of rice and eggs for 2 weeks. And now that I have all this food, in order for it to not all go to waste, I need to meal prep all of it. Down and it said you were So the first thing in my workout routine that I want to adjust is my stretches. I, right now, kind of just make up whatever stretches feel right, and I don't know if it's actually doing anything. So I'm gonna do 2 things. 1, I'm gonna start going to a yoga class every week. I used to do yoga all the time and it was very, very helpful. 2, I was looking for apps that could help me with my stretches at home, figure out like what I should actually do. And I found this one app that I used when I was younger, and it's called Sworkit. Basically, it's like one of those apps they have workouts that you can follow, but they also have stretches that you can follow and like flexibility challenges and stuff. I don't know if you have to pay for it. When I was younger, you did. So I'm gonna try the morning stretch one, see if they let me do it. So it tells you like, I don't know if you can see this, like the difficulty level, what equipment you need, and then what body part it focuses on, and how long it takes. So I'm gonna try it. Let's see if it'll let me do it or if it'll make me pay. This used to be free. Okay, well, they have a free trial, so we're gonna try the free trial. $10 a month? If you know any other app that don't cost money that have stretches that I could do, let me know. Sworkit's a really good one though. I really like it, but paying for it is rough. I wish that apps, when you download them on the app store, like had like a little thing that said subscription required to use it. Okay, well, let's test it out. Even though it costs money, I'll see if I use it enough to like warrant me paying for it. But for now, I'm gonna try out the morning stretch. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna do 15 minutes. Just feels like I'm getting jiggy with it. She's literally getting jiggy with it. Like, she's going so crazy. Ooh. I don't think I'm doing this right. Here's our workout outfit. I want to get some more cute workout clothes because I feel like it makes me want to work out. When I look cute while doing it, it makes me really want to. I want like the sets that the girls have. If you have any brand recommendations, let me know. Sorry, it's a little dark. I'm in a parking garage, but quick tip, if you want to manipulate yourself into working out. When I'm on the treadmill or the like Stairmaster specifically, more the treadmill, I will watch extraordinarily overstimulating YouTube videos. Like there are some YouTubers I cannot watch when I'm at home because they're just overstimulating. But if I'm on the treadmill, I end up going faster. I end up running without realizing. I'm excited to be back in the gym, so we're gonna work out and we're gonna be happy about it. Exactly. Okay, bye. I just got back from the gym and I'm going to shower, clean myself up, and ideally just keep doing this again and again every single day. I do a lot of walking and a lot of like going on my little walking pad, but I do not get my ass in the gym enough, so we're doing it. We're trying our best. Anyway. Bye. So we have some pretty big social media goals to hit, and you don't grow exponentially by just sticking to one platform. So today we're gonna tackle 2 platforms that scare the shit out of me: Instagram and TikTok. I have my little phone set up and I'm gonna film some outfit TikToks. One thing I also want to do while we're here, I made an attempt last episode to recreate an outfit from Pinterest and try and be a little more fashionable, a little more stylish, and it failed. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna plan out my outfits for the week and try to recreate the outfits that I really like on Pinterest that I feel like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have this clothes. We're gonna try and recreate it with stuff in my closet and see if I can style myself a little better. I'm also filming for TikTok, so she's gonna be in there. I need to first find some outfits to recreate. So I have one. I did this one already, and now I need to find some more. I also tried to do like clean girl makeup today because I'm trying out makeup looks as well, but it's kind of getting cold, so I can't wear a whole lot of like skirts and like things like that. I'm gonna retry the outfit that I tried last time, this one with the little jacket, except I'm gonna use other options. Someone was like, just use pants instead of a skirt in the comments. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm like scrolling through Pinterest on my iPad here. I'm gonna try and do this one, like a mix of that one and this one. I think I have the stuff for those. I can do this one and accessorize it a little bit. What are we at, 4? I also might try and recreate this one. A lot of my stuff is in the laundry right now, which makes this a little hard. All right, so let's try it. First one, redoing our failed attempt. All right, let's get to it. I'm following what the comment said, and I'm using these jeans instead of the denim skirt, and then this just plain white shirt instead of the button up, and we're gonna see if it works. We're trying again. Here it is with like just a white shirt and a jacket and the headphones. Honestly, I think it's a little bit plain, but I think the headphones add something to it. But for my taste, it's a little plain. I like having a lot going on. I feel like this just doesn't have enough going on for me to be like, wow, I feel really fashionable today. It is better than what I wear on a daily basis. I just like put on whatever and go to work. At the very least, it's an upgrade from that, but I feel like not by much. We're gonna try for something better. We're gonna try for our next outfit. This is the outfit we're recreating this time. I'm trying to do this before the sun goes down, so I'm rushing. Okay. I have some gray jeans that are similar to the ones that are in the photo, so let's see if I can find them. Yes. Here we go. I also recently got this shirt, and it kind of has the same like double zipper thing going on that the Pinterest photo did. So I'm gonna try and see if that works. So I have this shirt here. It has like the 2 zipper thing going on, but I don't like the way it looks, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like too loose. Like it doesn't like hug the right places. Like you see how it like does this when I bend my arm? These little rings. I don't like that, but it's also like somehow too tight but too loose. Like it just shows me off in not the best ways. I remember last episode I found it like structured garments look better on me, and this isn't very structured. It's very like free flowing, which is maybe why I don't like it. But she also had a bag, so I have this bag that I could like pair with it. This is a bag from Stand Oil. I love their bags. And then I added this, you can see like this belt to try and add like something to it. She also had like a bunch of like long big necklaces. I don't have anything that's like that long that I could wear with it, but I don't know how I feel about it. Actually, I like it way better when I look in the mirror than when I look on camera. I actually don't hate this. Yeah, maybe it's a camera issue. I like it so much better in the mirror. I don't know why I hate it on camera. It's the same thing, but it also has these huge like slits on the side, which is interesting. Now I'm gonna do 2 more of these. Next outfit's the easy one. It's kind of like a baggy look. Cool. All right, I'm gonna try the next outfit. So I have a big old long loose button up that we can use, and she's wearing something under it, so I'm gonna wear a little tank top. I look so short. Okay, I'm sorry. So I have this more structured button up. I think I stole it from my dad, honestly. She's wearing kind of like a tank top underneath, so I'm gonna do that and then wear it with these exact same pants. And let's see. So this outfit's really simple. It's just like this button up and then pants. And she has like a little necklace that she wears with it. So I'm gonna put a necklace on. Like she just add something to it. A little something something, I think. Once again, I think it's a little plain for my taste, but in terms of recreation, it would be great. And I say would be if I didn't have this giant hole in my shirt. So I can't wear this week because I'm not walking around like this. And also, sorry to my father. But if it didn't have that, it would be perfect. It's very chill, very comfortable, and I think it's very like easy. So maybe I'm gonna go thrifting and find it, because I feel like there's a bunch of dad shirts that are like this. So maybe I'll go thrifting and find another one. Because I do like this kind of look, this kind of relaxed look. I've made my room a mess, a hot mess. So I think I'm done with outfits for now, but I will wear them throughout the week and we will keep on trying to grade my fashion style. So try to ignore my dark ass eyebrows. I was dyeing them, which you'll see later in the video. I know they look crazy. Let's just try and move past it if we can. If we can move past it, let's move past it. Social media goals. Like I said before, TikTok and Instagram scare the shit out of me. I don't know why. If you've seen my TikTok, you know I've posted on there before, and I was posting consistently for a little bit, and then I just stopped. I went on vacation, and then I just didn't prep enough content before I went, which I will not be making that mistake again. And so it kind of just died, and then I got really discouraged, and TikTok punishes you greatly if you stop being consistent. They will not push your video out. So I just kind of gave up on it entirely, and also I just think YouTube's a little more for me. But I think any like social media growth strategy, you have to be on multiple platforms, and so I can't just hide on YouTube. And I think it'll be fun to have content in between the content. Oh, I'm whistling. I think it'll be fun to have content in between the content, since it's like 2 weeks between these episodes and just like a week between videos. I think having some stuff in between for you guys will be fun. I'm gonna make a brand new TikTok account. I'm gonna film some TikToks, and I'm gonna edit them and post them and make enough content so I can post consistently every week on TikTok. And then what scares me even more than TikTok is Instagram. I think it's because, just being honest, I cannot take photos to save my life. I am the least photogenic person that I know. Not even in like a self-deprecating way, in like an actual logical way. I cannot take photos. I have had moments where my friends are like, oh my god, you look so pretty. Like, stay exactly as you are, let me take a picture. And immediately my body will contort and my face will like, and it just ruins everything. It's like my body and my face just don't want to be photographed. As soon as I know that someone's taking a photo, I'm immediately uncomfortable and it shows. So because of that, I don't have any cute, aesthetic, beautiful Instagram pictures to post. Even when I travel, even when I do stuff, the idea of posting anything on Instagram at all is scary. Like, I have my Instagram tagged in all my videos, but if you go to my Instagram, there's no post. So I need to get over that because I want to have cute pictures. I want to think of Instagram as kind of a little memory box, and who doesn't want to have cute pictures of themselves? Anyway, in order to just break the scariness of posting on Instagram, I'm gonna post something. It doesn't have to be like the cutest photo ever. It could just be like, I might just do like a photo dump from this year, but we're gonna post something. And then eventually we're gonna work on the photogenic issue and get some actual cute photos to put on there, because your girl travels, but you know? So first thing we're gonna do is edit the TikToks, post on Instagram, get over the fear. In order to build confidence, you have to do things you're scared of, and I'm scared, so we're gonna do it. I think I have maybe 6 TikToks filmed. I have all of the outfit ones that I made. I did a makeup one where I was like trying out different makeup looks. So I have a decent amount to work with here. All I have to do is edit it and post it. I also feel like TikTok comments are just so much more brutal than YouTube comments. People on TikTok, they're like, you're ugly and you're stupid and I hate you, and they will say it with their whole chest, and that's scary. I'm gonna go ahead and edit and post the first TikTok. If you want to follow my TikTok, here's the account. The one that I previously had tagged in these videos, which a lot of you guys followed, that is gonna be my spam account now. I'm gonna use that just to yap. So if you want to hear me yap, feel free to stay following it, but if you want actual like good quality content, I'd follow the new one. If you want to follow my Instagram, here is that. First I gotta unlock Instagram. Also, this is proof I've been limiting my screen time. I've opened Instagram one time today, one single time. I feel like that means something. I think that means we're improving. I think that means we're getting better. I now have more followers because a bunch of you guys have followed me on Instagram, which is super cool. But as you can see, she's empty. No posts yet. Nada. Nothing. Empty. It's because I'm scared. Literally, my tags are hidden. No reels. No nothing. Part of this is building my confidence. We're gonna make a post. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm trying not to put pressure on myself for this because I just cannot take a photo to save my life. So I don't really have a lot of good photos of myself. So I'm gonna find some photos from the last couple of months, I guess, and see if there are any I would like to post. I think I just need to put less pressure on Instagram. Like, who cares? Nobody cares that much. It's the only photo I have of myself from any of these trips. And it's me with a fucking bear hat on. Whatever, it's going in the dump. Okay, I made my sister help me. We have the photos. Why am I scared? We're pulling the trigger. Okay, well, if you wanna go to my Instagram, here it is. We did good. We did good. So we put together some outfits, right? I'm gonna be styling this week. I'm gonna be a little fashionista. I'm gonna be looking all cute, right? Wrong. You wanna know why that's wrong? How can I be cute? How can I have the full effect when I am not giving the full effect? And what I mean by that is my nails, they look, my eyebrows, you can't see it from here because they're slathered in makeup right now. If you look up close, hot fucking mess. And my hair, girl, let me show you. You can't even see my scalp. We clearly have a lot of work to do. And I'm gonna show you how I do a full like refresh physically. Obviously, you don't need to have your nails done, eyebrows done, hair like perfect to be beautiful or to feel beautiful. But not even gonna lie to you, it does help. I feel like a hot mess right now. So first thing we're gonna do is my hair. We're gonna do my hair. Something to know about me, I hate doing my hair. I hate it. 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 And the reason I let my braids expire is because I hate doing my hair. Every time I have to do my hair, it takes so long and it just drains everything out of me. It drains every ounce of happiness I have in all of my time, and I hate doing it. So this will be like a multi-day situation because I need to take all of these out. I need to wash my hair, condition my hair, put a mask in there, actually take care of it. And then I need to put something else in there. As much as I hate doing my hair and I hate doing braids and I hate doing this whole thing, you know what I hate even more? Doing my hair on a daily basis. Is that why I'm balding? Yes, 100% that's why I'm balding. But until we can figure out what to do with her, she's going back in something. I don't think it's gonna be braids. I might do twists maybe, but eventually, when we get a little farther into the challenge, we'll do a full hair transformation. But not today, not today. So time to embark on this 2-day journey. First thing I need to do is take all these bad boys out. I feel like every time I turn this camera on, I immediately look at my hair. And no one's mentioned it, so y'all aren't looking, but I'm looking. Anyway, first step is to take down all of this luscious hair that is not mine. I'm so excited. The scalp is giving itchy, she's giving dry, she's giving dehydrated and deprived. She definitely needs this. The Death Note shirt is making a reappearance. Also, I noticed a few of you guys in the last video were like, your self-talk is really negative. Like, you should be nicer to yourself. And I promise, it is like it's partially, I'm a little mean to myself, but it's also partially like for the bit, for the entertainment. I don't like hate myself, I promise. Anyway. There's here. Let's see, what do we want to go for? I don't know if you can see this, but I might do something kind of like this. Hello. Do you guys have heat protectants?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this one.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a wonderful day.
You too. Alright, I'm gonna clap and it's gonna be done. 1, 2, 3. See? Now it's done. And before you say, oh, Kiara, I thought you said you were balding because of your braids and you just put the same thing in your hair again. Actually, I did twist this time, which isn't that much better, but it's significantly lighter on my head, I've noticed. If I'm gonna be so real with you, I don't like it, but that's okay. We tried something new. I also just think that my skill level in doing this is pretty bad. I've never done these before, so I still need to set it. Hopefully the boiling water fixes all. Hair's done. Next thing is eyebrows and nails. First thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. Surprisingly, I feel like your eyebrows can change your face a lot. Have you ever seen like a photo of a celebrity where people will edit their eyebrows to be really thin or really thick? And it really does change your face. And so even if I don't do my makeup, I'd like to have my eyebrows done, but they've been neglected. They've been neglected. And that's okay, because we're gonna fix them now. And I'm gonna show you guys what I do to do my brows and then not have to touch them for like 2 weeks. I have a 3-step routine. First thing, get rid of the extra hair. So I used to wax, but I don't feel like going to the store to get more waxing strips, so we're gonna pluck. We're gonna first draw a guide on my eyebrows, and then we're gonna pluck them. And then I dye them twice, which seems like overkill, but I dye this on like the actual hairs themselves, and then I use this tattoo brow because my eyebrows are a little too short for my face, so I use this to lengthen the brow, because this will only stay on the parts of your eyebrow that actually have hair. This will stay on the rest of it. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a guide. I'm gonna draw them in super dark, so they're gonna look insane, but it's so I can see it a little bit easier when I'm plucking. One thing I learned from like the makeup analysis on Dear Peachy from last episode is I tend to look better with mostly straight brows with a slight arch at the end. So that's what we're gonna do. And I like to use the Anastasia dip brow because, as we saw from 2016 makeup, she can be strong if you want her to be. Here we go. See, one eyebrow done. Big old blocky brow. Okay, they definitely feel like a sisters and not twins moment. Like something's off. And this is the part of the process that I call, fuck it, my eyebrows are gonna look like what they're gonna look like. So this helps because now I can see exactly where I want my eyebrow to be and exactly where to pluck. I'm gonna go under here and really just get all the hairs out. The only issue is from like an upward angle, they become Angry Bird. Like you see, I'm not making an angry face, but from the front, it's like perfect. Whatever, I'm just gonna be Angry Bird from the top. You guys just see me from this angle. So if you guys have any fun suggestions for image related things I could do, I know a lot of people have suggested thrift shopping, so I know I wanna do that at some point, ow. But if you have any others like suggestions, image wise specifically, but also just generally, if you're like, I think this would be a really cool thing to add to the challenge or whatever, I'm down to do it. As much as this is for me, it's also, I think, interesting to watch if I'm doing things that you guys suggest. And the eyebrows are now plucked. Are they plucked? Well, debatable. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe all this off. I'm gonna get some micellar water and just and get this shit off, and then I will be back. I feel like my eyes look bald. So now what I do is I take beard dye and I will dye the actual hairs. So I just use an eyebrow eyeliner brush to try and be as detailed as possible. I actually don't know what color I got this in. Okay, maybe I need to get a new eyebrow dye because this does say on the back specifically do not use on eyelashes or eyebrows. So I'm gonna find a new eyebrow dye. I just mix it up and then I get a little bit and I just like try and make the same shape that I made before. So as you can see, I did like an okay job. Now I'm gonna get a Q-tip and like clean it up so it's a little bit more like the shape we're trying to go for. Honestly, like 99% of the reason this ever looks any good is because I clean everything up with Q-tips. So because it's just dyeing the hairs, it's not gonna show up just like this, hopefully. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes and then I'm gonna wipe this off and then we're gonna do the final step. This is what they look like after the first round of dyeing. This last part is technically the longest part, but it's only the longest part if you want it to last a long time. So I use this Maybelline Tattoo Brow. You put this on and you let it dry and then you can peel it off and it will dye your brows. It's supposed to last 2 weeks if you leave it on for 2 hours. So that's what I always do just because I don't like doing my eyebrows over and over again. I just put this on any parts that are still sparse, specifically my ends. I like to drag them out a little bit and then I leave that on for 2 hours. So we're gonna put this bad boy on. Kind of like to fade it in as much as I can so it's not just like a harsh line right on the end of my eyebrow. So I use this one very, very, very carefully because if you're not, it will go on extraordinarily dark. So what I'll do is I'll like take a Q-tip and kind of fade it out as much as I can and then clean up. This is what she looks like. And now I'm gonna set a 2-hour timer. The only thing I have left are my nails. Unfortunately, nails take me literally forever because I'm trying to learn how to do my own gel extensions at home. So that'll be a next episode thing. So I was about to go to bed and we're just gonna take these off in the bathroom, but then I realized I can't leave you guys hanging. Like you gotta see the result. You just like peel off the edge. You see how it comes off like that? And then it peels off into this little gross stick. And then you have a dyed eyebrow underneath. Then we'll do the other side. Sorry if you can hear my loud ass laptop fan. And it's all done. So that's the whole self-care maintenance routine. Now let's move on to the next thing. I don't know if you guys remember, but last episode I applied to a volunteer program and I went to an interview for it. I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna do it, right? There's like a few steps to this volunteer process. I have to do an interview and then I have to do a test shift and then they have to do a background check on me and then I can actually really volunteer. Today is my test shift. I'm gonna help run one of their comedy nights and I'm excited. I love comedy. I don't love comedy. All the comedy shows I've gone to, the comedians have been laughably bad. So I'm hoping the comedians are good. When I came to do my interview, that was the night that they were having a comedy show, and the people that were there last time were pretty chill. They all seemed really nice. That is what's happening tonight, and that's like one hobby checked off the list, girl. Like I'm doing it. Is volunteering technically a hobby? I feel like volunteering is a hobby, but I don't know if it actually is. I don't think I can film much. I'm also too scared to film much. Also, side note, if it looks a little different, I'm trying to figure out the settings on my camera because a lot of people last episode said that it was shaky at points. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then I'm gonna head to that and I will let you guys know how it goes. This lighting is straight ass and my forehead looks so shiny. Is this better? This is better, I guess. Okay, whatever. I just got to the volunteer test shift. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also kind of like so tired that it doesn't matter. As soon as I get tired, all the nerves kind of go away. Maybe I'll get an energy drink on my way in. I don't know. So I will talk to you guys when I'm out and I will let you know how I feel. If I feel like I've made new friends and unlocked a part of myself or if I'm like, I'm never doing that again. As much as I would like to have better lighting, this is what we have for right now. And yes, my forehead looks shiny. Maybe that just means I have glass skin. No? Okay. Anyway, I just finished with the volunteer shift and it was actually a lot of fun. It was a comedy show. I don't know how I feel about comedy. I think I have a very particular type of humor. So comedy shows, I tend to just be like, I can tell it's supposed to be funny. I think the issue is me and not the comics, sometimes. But it was super cool. Everyone was really chill. Everyone was very talkative. It was very easy to talk to everyone. That reminded me of how social I can be. I have been scared of being social, and I feel a lot better about it now, because I'm like, I actually can socialize. So it did help build a little bit of confidence, which is one of the things we're trying to do. So I'm proud of myself for doing it, because I honestly didn't want to, but I did it. It was great, and I had a good time, and I'm gonna keep going to it. So I think this is a successful hobby that we have started, and now I just have to work on my other two. So now we've gotten to the point in the video where we need to work on our hobbies a little bit. We've done art, done a little bit of volunteering, and now the last one is dance. I've changed into my dancing pants. I want to be like the cheerleader girls who can put their leg all the way up here, but like I think that was my max, and I'm holding onto the wall. Grab their leg and they go. Okay. Anyway, so I've taken some dance classes before, a long time ago, yes, but I've taken some before. I took hip hop classes and ballroom dancing classes. Kind of a random combo, but we work with it. And I was on a dance team my freshman year of college. Did they let anybody on the dance team? Yes. Even if you never danced before? Yes. But I was still on the dance team. As great as I was at dance before, I haven't danced in over a year. So we're gonna start the easiest way I know how to, and that's with K-pop. K-pop dances can range from extraordinarily hard, like inconceivably hard, to really, really easy. So we're gonna start off with the easy ones, obviously. And then over time, as we get a little bit more skill, maybe we'll work our way up, get into harder and harder K-pop dances, until eventually, maybe I'll be able to afford going to real classes with an actual teacher. Step number one to this. I need to find a dance to do. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of K-pop dances out there. And so what am I gonna do to find the right one? Easy K-pop dances to learn. I found the dance I'm gonna do. Jisoo Flower. Because all you gotta do is go like this. That's the one I'm gonna learn. I put my mood lights on so I can get in the dancey mood. I think this is the only angle where you can see both the TV and me dancing. I don't have my glasses on. I can't tell if you can see me. I hope so. I also have a mirror here so I can see what I look like.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
5,
oh.
6, 7, 8. My arms in an X. Just spin it around like this. So again. 1, 2, and 2, 6.
Bro, I got lied to. That was not as easy as it seemed. Maybe if I had been still dancing already, that would have been easy, but I'm gonna try it with the music now. I know there's people I know that are watching this, but I hope no one I know is watching this because that's kind of embarrassing. Why was that so hard at full speed? I thought it was gonna be easy. It's just, I'm breaking a sweat a little bit. 2 years ago, I would have done that and I wouldn't have blinked, but we did it. Now, we're gonna try some art again. If I haven't embarrassed myself enough, even though I think I'm better at art than I am at dance. Somehow, time for art. We're gonna find something to draw. Gonna go over to my Pinterest board, try and find something basic. All I have saved are very complex, really cool drawings. So I'm just gonna look up simple drawing. These are not simple at all. I found one, but she doesn't seem simple. I don't even know how to go about this. Okay, I have it. I'm gonna try a different one. All these drawings that look simple are not actually simple. That's what I'm learning today. All the stuff that looks really simple actually isn't. It's actually really hard. We're gonna try an easy one, a really easy one. My energy's low. This is what you got. A little kitty. Once again, I didn't do this on my own. I found this on Small Easy Drawing Ideas, Fun Sketches for Beginner Artists. So as much as the way that I'm doing hobbies is free, if I want to take this up a level, it's gonna be expensive. And you know what we have to do to pay for those hobbies? We gotta start making some cold, hard cash. Last episode, we uploaded our digital product, posted it on Etsy, and I'm so excited to say we've made a total of 0 sales. I think it's because I kind of just posted it and let it be to kind of see what would happen, and I haven't really marketed it at all. I know some people that don't share their Etsy shop, it's because they're scamming, but apparently other people don't share it just because people clicking from your YouTube video can mess up the algorithm if they don't buy it. But my thought is, if no one's buying it anyway. I realize when you look up content creator template, it doesn't even show up in the search results until like the 3rd or 4th page. So that's probably also a big part of it. But because a lot of people ask, I'm gonna share the template. Keep in mind, this isn't the template for like this challenge. This is a template purely for how I organize my YouTube videos and how I set up my channel and all of those things. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll link it below. So in terms of Etsy, I've made a total of $0.00. However, I have been making money in other ways. I've made a little bit off of YouTube, off of AdSense, a little bit off of affiliate links from products I've mentioned in other videos. And that's it. You know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna look into some more side hustles because that is not gonna get us to $100,000. I'm very lucky to have gotten monetized on YouTube so quickly. So thank you guys for watching these videos and enjoying them. And today we're gonna add on another one. And the other one is gonna be UGC creation because I've heard some good things about it, aka TikTok saying that they make money off of it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and I'm gonna come back with my findings and we will see what this whole UGC world is about. Okay, so I did my UGC research. I found this YouTube video by a creator called Jade Beeson. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry. She basically made like a 30-day UGC challenge. She gives you like a step-by-step what you're gonna do in 30 days to become a UGC creator. So we're just gonna follow that. I'm gonna link it down in the description. I realized in some of the last videos I was mentioning videos, but I didn't link them, so I'm gonna link them in this one. The first day is essentially picking a niche. I already know what I want my niche to be. Beauty and skincare, that's the stuff I know the most about. That's the stuff I like the best. I also am a big fan of jewelry, but I don't know if jewelry brands use UGC creators. Those are kind of the three things that I'm really into. So like beauty, makeup, skincare, and jewelry. And then after, I just have to build my portfolio. So that is what we're gonna do. And then next episode, I will keep you updated because that's when I will research brands, figure out the brands I wanna work with, figure out my rate, and start pitching to them. And that'll be fun. So UGC for this episode is all done. Also, something I've realized, which I think can happen really easily when you're doing something like this, like changing your life and really trying to have a big transformation. I think it's really easy, and I've done that lately, of falling into the I'm not doing enough mindset. Like I think literally at the beginning of this video, I was like, I'm not doing enough, I gotta do more, I gotta do more. I'm realizing I'm on month 2. I'm at the beginning of month 2. I still have 4 months left of this. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do everything right now. I gotta do everything. I gotta transform myself. I gotta do it. And I feel like even on month 2, I feel like I'm still figuring it out, which I've been like beating myself up for a little bit. And it's been making me a little bit unmotivated to make these videos because I'm like, oh my God, I'm not, like, this isn't interesting enough. I'm just like, I'm not doing anything crazy enough. Even though I do have some very crazy stuff coming up in not the next episode, but the episode after that. So I don't know why I'm stressing. I think I'm getting too in the mind space of I need to make this entertaining for you guys to watch and less in the mind space of I'm changing my own life for myself. So I'm gonna try and like refocus next episode and figure out exactly what needs to be prioritized. And part of that is planning out this entire challenge right here, right now. I've technically planned out the challenge loosely. Like I know what goals I want to hit by when, and I kind of know a trajectory for them, but I don't necessarily have a week by week plan for every single goal. And I think having a week by week plan would be really helpful so that I know what needs to get done every week for me to be on track. And I'm not like freaking out that I don't already know Spanish when I have 4 months to go, you know? Things like that. I think it'll also be helpful to see what goals are realistic to hit at the end of the 6 months and what goals we're just like working on to then continue working on after the 6 months are over. That is what I'm gonna do for the rest of tonight. I sometimes get a little wary about like sharing these kinds of things and being like, oh, I'm like failing in this way, but succeeding in this way, right? But I think the more that I show the failures, the more real it is. And I don't wanna lie to y'all. It's not like all sunshine and roses and happiness. It's like up and down, and that's chill. I'm just trying not to burn myself out. So that's that. On to the next section of this video. Even though I've done some hobbies, I've tried to make myself happy and more confident-ish, I still have immense anxiety all the time. And with the winter season in full swing, I also get the double whammy of seasonal depression because the sun sets at 4 p.m. and my happiness is based on the sun. So for that and just my general mental health, we're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna journal every night and then going to therapy. But one thing I found that's been helpful recently is prepping for therapy, because I feel like I kind of just go in and I just start yapping about literally whatever's happening in my life. If I just made dinner, I'm yapping about dinner. Literally like whatever. If I like prep beforehand and throughout the week, I kind of write down what I've been thinking, write down what I've been feeling. Then when I go to therapy, I know exactly what to talk about and it can actually help lift the load off. So I have therapy in about 5 minutes. So we're gonna quickly type up some bullet points, figure out what I need to talk about and what's gonna be helpful for me. How are you? Okay, how are you? If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for any things that I should add to this, or even if you just have other videos that you want me to do, I do one of these videos every 2 weeks, but in between I have an open slot for whatever videos you guys want to see. So let me know. I've gotten a ton of great ideas from comments already, so I would love to hear some more. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for another episode of this challenge, and next week for another video generally. I don't know why I can't speak today. This outro took so long. You guys don't even know. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.